Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Karen. I make bookish and college related videos, and today is another reading vlog, but it is going to be a productive reading vlog, meaning I will show you what I do throughout my day in addition to reading. It is Monday, December 21st at 10 a.m. and I've already gotten ready for the day. I had my breakfast. I'm currently drinking my cold brew. By cold brew, I mean I let it sit out overnight on the counter, and because it's so cold, it got cold enough for me to drink in the morning. If you know anything about me, you may know that I like to plan out my day. I love to-do lists. So even during winter break, I am planning things out. From Monday to Wednesday, I will be filming everything that I do. Maybe not everything that I do, but maybe the important things that I want to document, you know? Today, I need to package Etsy orders, which I have an Etsy shop, by the way, with my friend. So that's all going to be linked down below, and you should definitely buy some earrings from us. Hi, Beth. Come on. Up. Okay, I need to package Etsy orders, and I also need to wrap a couple of gifts for Christmas for my family. I am going to be reading Ring Shout and The Secret Lives of Church Ladies between these 3 days for sure, but because they're really short, I think I'm going to get through them really quickly. Anyway, I don't remember what I was saying before my sister interrupted me, but I'm reading Ring Shout and The Secret Lives of Church Ladies between Monday and Tuesday for sure. But then Tuesday, I'm reading The Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires by Grady Hendrix, and I am buddy reading this with my friend Sage, and so I think I want to get these two done today. It is exactly 10:10, so I'm going to get to my Etsy orders.
A fantasy novella that takes place in a world that is inspired by pre-colonial Vietnam, which is so cool, and it is—
Alright, so it is now 10:37 and I have my Etsy order packed and some gifts wrapped, and I saw this 5-minute hack video on TikTok, and it was a gift wrapping version, and they used ribbon to tie down the top. It doesn't look great, but it got the job done, and I'm glad I watched that video because it helped out a lot. So this is what my current setup looks like. I'm watching Read with Cindy. This is her writing a novel vlog, and really my plan for the next few days is to get everything that I need to get done out of the way so that I have the rest of the day to read. And in the past that has worked out before, and so I'm going to try and see if that works now. On top of having the goal of waking up early enough to get everything done early in the day. Keep an eye out for next week's video or so, because I'm going to be talking about my reading goals for 2021, and I have them written down here. Haha. It was blurry, so you can't see it. Okay, so it is 11:26. I got everything that I need to do out of the way, and I've been reading for about the last 30 minutes or so. And I mentioned in last week's video saying this book, so far I've only read 2 chapters, but I think it should become some sort of HBO limited series or a movie. And I think that because there are a lot of characters, and whenever I read a book with a lot of characters, I'm always just like, man, I would love to see this play out on the big screen, because I can't keep up with all the characters when I read them, but when I see them and hear them on the screen, I can keep up with them, but not in the book. And it's kind of the same situation where I'm having trouble keeping up with all the characters, but I'm reading about this dream that the main character's having, and I read this. This is why I don't read fantasy. I'm gonna read this one paragraph, and it literally gave me the chills, and my hands are sweating. But anyway, main character, she's dreaming, and it goes, as he do, little holes break out across his skin, on the exposed part of his hairy arms, up on the neck, all along his round face. They're mouths, I realize with a shudder. Small mouths with tiny jagged teeth fitted into red gums. All as they start singing too, joining him in the worst chorus you have ever heard. No harmony or rhythm, just 100 voices crashing together. That visual that I had in my head as I read that gave me the chills. So I imagine this is what she's seeing, except it's literally all over the person. Oh, my hands are sweaty. I hated that so much, but that's how you know it's a very effective story. So I am now on chapter 5. I've been reading on and off the last hour or so, And one thing I forgot to mention earlier is that I started the first 2.5 hours with the audiobook, and my library system uses Overdrive. But I literally listened to it in 2x.
The piano man up out his seat, one leg hanging off the grainy wood and pounding the keys hard enough to break them.
I would listen to it in 2x just to help me get through like the first part of the book. I think the book opened up very nicely with this really cool, like, I don't know, like hunting scene of the Ku Kluxes, but now I've definitely gone further into the book, of course, and I'm a lot more interested in this story and plot line, and it's just like picking up and getting really interesting, and I'm excited to see how it's going to play out in the last 4 chapters. I can't tell you the significance of every character right now because I just don't know anyone other than the main character and maybe like one other person. So again, this would be a great like movie or TV series. Hello. So now it's I'm like washed out, but it's now 1:08 p.m. I am about don't mind my sister choking there in the back. I'm about 110 pages in. Whoa, it's 1:08 p.m. and I'm on page 108. I'm eating lunch now. I'm eating these veggie nuggets, rice, and this like mackerel in a can. Hold on. Can you pass me that can? Turn your camera upside down and you can read it. But that's what it is. I love this stuff. Read with Cindy just dropped a new video. She just dropped a new video, so I think I'm gonna watch that tonight. It is now 4:50 and I can't believe it took me all day to read this, but I kept getting distracted by TikTok. So I'm gonna do some Googling on this book because I haven't seen like any promotion or anything for this book. I've just seen it around Goodreads. Ring Shout is being adapted for TV. Didn't I say it would make a great TV show? Alexa, pause. So it is now, what time is it? It's 9:35 in the morning. I just woke up, as you can tell from my messy hair. I made some French toast and hot coffee, and last night I totally forgot that The Bachelorette was on, and The Bachelorette is on tonight too, so I don't know how much reading I'm gonna get done. But I didn't start The Secret Lives of Church Ladies and got in as much as I wanted to, but I did finish the first chapter. That first chapter is a little steamy, if you know, you know. I think I want to finish this today before I get started on Southern Book Club's Guide. And I also have like all day tomorrow to read as well, So it is now 10:53. Came downstairs one day and I found this very fluffy like holiday blanket, and it's very like nice, soft and warm. So I'm going to sit here on the couch and just read this book. I finished the first chapter really quickly last night, and so I imagine that's how the rest of the chapters go, and there's only like 9 chapters. It's a very short book. I wonder, I don't think, is this considered a novella? Okay, this is a 1-person space. I just need to show you what my dog looks like when she's laying on top of me. And there's my other dog. Hi, Mama. I'm realizing how loud it may be because the dehumidifier is right outside my door. I just had some lunch. I had vegan nuggets. I had the same lunch as yesterday, actually. And I'm about halfway through the book page-wise, but not really like chapter-wise. And this is a very easy read. And like as you read the different stories and different chapters, you just want to keep reading. Like you don't want to stop. There were some stories that like I didn't really care for, or stories that like were more, I don't know, I resonated more than the others, and those were very easy to read so far. Writing is very, I love the writing. Also, I feel like all of the different characters have their own unique sense of like voice in this book and the story, or in each of their stories actually. And so I think that just shows you how well the author writes at all these different characters and all these different perspectives. But I'm gonna keep reading. It's about 2 o'clock now, and then I'll get started on this one. Besides the very first story, because it's obviously dated New Year's Day, the year 2000, a lot of these stories definitely feel timeless. A lot of the different stories resonated with me in different aspects of them, and it wasn't, I thought it was going to be more of like a diary style type of novella where every chapter was very religion heavy. But like Transcendent Kingdom that I mentioned in last week's vlog, this wasn't really overpowering with the religion. I think it's literary fiction, but it feels like a nonfiction because of how real these stories are. And I feel like the author did a really good job at making sure that all of the characters have very distinct voices and very distinct stories. I started planning my next video and oh my god, you'll know when I start talking about it in my next video. But it's 4 o'clock and I kind of want to take a rest from reading because that's all I've been doing the last couple of days. So I am going to start editing this vlog.
How did everyone do? Let me know in the chat. Let me just finish this short section. I still have like this bit left before I jump into the chapter break. I'm gonna mute myself and just finish, but everyone let me know.
Okay, so I just happened to be on YouTube when I saw that Mel over at Mel Reads on YouTube was doing midweek reading sprints, and I was like, might as well join. And so tonight I watched The Bachelorette, Miss Tasha engaged to Zach, which my hair is a mess, to Zach, which I did not expect. I honestly was expecting Ivan to win. Anyway, she's talking.
Page 300. I'm currently on page 305, so like chapter 26, which is awesome. This is more reading than I've done in a while, I'm not gonna lie. But I mean, if y'all have read Tower of Dawn, you know, but am I the only one who does not care the slightest about Nesrin? Like, I also forgot to like put mine up.
We just finished a 30-minute reading sprint and I finished about 42 pages of the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires, and so far I freaking love it. And a big part of it is because it takes place in Charleston, which is actually not far from where I live. But Charleston is in South Carolina, and so it's always heartwarming to read familiar names and places and roads and landmarks. But basically this Southern book club is made up of these suburban white mothers that read true crime, mystery, thriller books, and I absolutely love that little social group that they have, but I'm waiting for the vampire part. I think Mel is just going through some comments now.
Incredible, Melissa. I'm in my emotions right now because of James Carstairs. That is the general reality. Purples. It's a thing. We always be running out of the same colors. 42 pages into the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires. How are you liking this? I've heard a lot of great things about this book.
I woke up at like 5 something this morning because I heard my dad leave for work, and he usually arms like the house, our ring alarm, and I woke up to the sound of the alarm, what is it called? Like alarming itself. And so I've been awake ever since. So I am filming the outro on my phone because I had already uploaded all of my clips and I wanted to refilm my outro. But I decided that I'm going to end the vlog here because it's going to be just the same routine of me going about my day, reading here and there, and updating the vlog. But last night, after I had watched The Bachelor before I got to bed, I think I updated y'all that I did like reading sprints, and right before bed, Sage and I texted about the book, and we both were very shocked that we picked up a book and we're so excited about it, and then we didn't realize that it was written by a white man until later. I just thought that was really funny that both my friend and I like thought of that at the same time. But I hope you all enjoy this video and that you have a happy holiday if you celebrate, and I have new videos coming your way very, very soon. I'm actually I need to finish this vlog today because I need to pre-film some videos, so that is what I am going to do for today. So